Welcome to this series of learning new words. We've already done one video on this. Today is the second video where some of the words will be familiar to you and some will maybe new. You need to practice both the familiar ones and the new ones. In each of these videos, I'm giving you a set of 3 different words, and each set has 4 words in it. So there are total 12 words. Now, as you are watching the video, you can test yourself by saying, how many of these words did I know already? You make a chart by saying, new word number 1, new word number 2, new word number 3. How many did I know already? And how many are new? How much practice do I need? And what kind of practice do I need in order to make the unfamiliar ones familiar so that they don't remain new anymore? I can use them. This kind of a test, if you undertake, you will find that your vocabulary is improving. Because I can give you these videos, but ultimately the improvement which you have to make comes only through your analysis, through your practice, and through your constant effort and time. Watching a video is no guarantee that you will learn excellent vocabulary. I have many of you who constantly make sentences and send me in the comment box. I tell them that their sentences are good, or I often tell them that these are the changes they need to make in the sentences. In this way, they have been improving over the last 6 months. You can see the first set of words on your screen. Very brave, I'm sure everybody knows. A person who can do anything without fearing. That is very brave. Courageous also most of you might know. But in courageous, spelling mistakes are very often made. So you have to see that it is Geous. It's not courageous, Gious. Courage, courageous. These are the 2 forms. Now, spirited and dauntless are 2 other words. All 4 of them mean exactly the same, but there is a little bit of a change of degree. Dauntless is a very formal word. There's a beautiful poem where, the hero Lochinvar is described as dauntless, always fearless, without any fear, very brave or courageous. You can use those. Then you have spirited. Spirited is also used for animals. There was a time when horses were used. And the fastest horse, the horse which could jump over high walls, this was called a spirited horse. So today also we use the word spirited to describe a person who's very brave, who doesn't get scared to do anything. That is spirited. Spirit is having that kind of energy. And then when you say spirited, you have the ability to do whatever you feel like. Brave, courageous, you can practice 3 or 4 times. Spirited and dauntless, try to practice many more times so that you can make sentences with them. And as I told you, you can always frame sentences and put it in the comment box. I can tell you whether you're making any mistake or is the collocation right. The second set of words in this new words series, video number 2, is very beautiful. We use it all the time, so it's not a difficult word at all. You can also use gorgeous and stunning and magnificent. All these also can be used in place of very beautiful. Gorgeous, stunning, magnificent. Now it is up to you to find whether you have been using these words or you have never been using these words. Meaning you might know, as I told you, that is your passive vocabulary when you know the meaning. It is only when you use it while speaking or writing that it becomes a part of your active vocabulary. That is, it comes to your mind. So we can say that in this new outfit, the girl looked gorgeous. So you're not using beautiful, you're using it in a higher degree of beautiful, and then you're saying gorgeous. Instead of saying very beautiful, you can say gorgeous. The circus performers were stunning. The circus acrobatics they do. These acrobats have excellent ways of jumping or, riding an animal on their hands, not sitting on the animal, and all kinds of tricks. We have trapeze artists in the circus. So we say that their performance was stunning. Beautiful here is not something which is only in appearance, but it is in performance. Magnificent also is another word for beautiful. You can say that the place which you have chosen is magnificent. Or you can talk about your appearance also by saying, this girl, I told you a story about how the girl gives her hair to buy a Christmas present for her husband. So she has magnificent hair. She had long hair and then, she sacrificed it for her love. All these are ways in which you can use these words. The words in the third set are very clean, which everybody knows. Then you have spotless and stainless and unblemished. Blemish is some mark or some spot. Unblemished, clean, without any marks or spots. So find out how many of these you have been using. Very clean you have been using. Spotless have you used? Is it that you know the word but you don't use it? Stainless. In one of the videos I told you steel, stainless steel. It doesn't have any marks, etc. It's always shining. Stainless. Stainless can also be used for character by saying that such a person's character is stainless. Then we can use spotless. The way you have cleaned the room, now it looks spotless. You can also use unblemished for, a person's reputation by saying that this officer is not corrupt. His reputation is unblemished. That means it has no mark on the reputation. In this way, you can frame many sentences. I'm not giving you many sentences. I'm just giving you one or two sentences. Once you start using them, you say that the person we are looking for should have an unblemished reputation. Or we have a person who is not really stainless in his reputation. We can also use that. Spotless. Now, this document is spotlessly clean. You have used spotlessly. Ly makes it into an adverb. So all these are adjectives. And when we use ly, they become adverbs. You can have different forms of these words also. As I gave you in the short videos, Now you can try that experiment on all these videos also. In the comment box, you must tell me how these vocabulary videos are improving your vocabulary. Just saying good morning, good evening to me is very pleasing, but it doesn't help your English. I hope you have liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it. Press the bell icon so that you get notifications. Like and hype the video and share it as widely as you can. Join the channel as a member to attend all the live classes I conduct and also to get other benefits. Thank you and all the best.